this shower installed. It's a new design. Water actually comes out of the holes, and it doesn't go red hot when someone in Brazil turns a cold tap on. Yep, where's that going? Oh, squeaky clean, the only way to do a show.
Oh, that's really so clean.
And as you know, we are fixing up to talk to Jack Jones later, either by satellite or maybe we'll manage to get him here in the studio. Dr. Theater, lend me your baby wipes, for this indeed is an occasion for tears. I have not had such a lump in my throat since Stratford in 34. When I was written out of a scene and I swallowed my script in anger. Yes, our series is done. And I am undone, for 'tis the last time I shall tread these boards. Unless, of course, there's an encore. The last time the curtain will go up on such stunning artistry as this. Never again will the usherette drop her touch, dramatic pause, in amazement, and grovel in the peanut shells over the likes of this.
I'd like to watch maybe you playing golf or playing with your balls, whatever.
And will the intermission drinks bar ever buzz? With the excitement this produced. I think the man is certifiable. And how we laughed! When that little program teller deposited some loose change into her Bradbury cup by mistake during this.
I did show my nipples, and you people didn't see it because it's on. My nipples are now on an editing room floor.
So, dear friends, I bid you farewell. 'Tis time that I walk that weary mile to the good offices of my good agent. For I smell a delightful walk-on part in the air. Peter Pan, I believe. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, what a rogue and pheasant slave am I. That by the year 2000, it is calculated that half the world's population will have at one time or another tried to relieve themselves in one of those spaces the size of a mouse's eardrum, 10,000 feet in the air. Yes. I'm talking about flying. And with a few hours under my seatbelt, I can give you some useful tips. 1. Don't fly if you can possibly walk all the way. If you must fly, take your own cutlery. Plastic forks snapping in half cause more mouth injuries than a dentist with Parkinson's disease. 3. Don't try to eat your meal if the guy in front is using his seat recline like a rocking chair. 4. If your plane is hijacked, don't ask anyone holding a gun for another tomato juice with a squeeze of lemon. 5. If your bags went on the plane last, don't worry. They'll come off last as well. And finally, when they've called your flight 6 times, don't panic. Don't panic. Don't panic. You've missed it. Must fly. Take your partner to the left. left, to the left, and to the left. Turn around and do it again. Back to the start and round again. Turn that girl down the middle, all the way down the middle. Say hello and bow to the girl and curtsy to the boy. Change your partner now. We go to and fro, heel to toe, around in a circle, don't you know? And back to the start with the do-si-do. Nope, stop! I'm sorry, but can we get the other 7 for this 8-sum reel? I feel a complete tit. Thousands of people have been writing in and asking me, when are you going to visit wonderful, glorious, scenic Belgium? And so, here I am. Wonderful, glorious, scenic Belgium. And what a fascinating, breathtaking, and magical place Belgium is. So let's move on.
What did you have to go into a thing like that for?
Do what?
Hey.
You know, when I tried it, man, it's just out of curiosity, you know. Thought no harm in it.
Just check it out and see what it's like, you know.
The thing is, man, it makes you feel great. So you want more. And then more. Of course, you always feel you can stop it at any time, but it takes you over, you know. Before you know where you are, you're hooked. And then it's all you can think about. My advice to anybody is don't try it.
No way, man. Superstardom. You can keep it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a big moment for me because I've interviewed rock stars, actors, comedians,
The odd plumber.
but there's a lady sitting in front of me now who I'm just a little bit afraid of.
Because he has a reputation for writing about people in an exposing, no-holds-barred, throw-off the underwear and show it like it is kind of way.
And I hope you'll understand if I go all week at the terminals as I introduce you to Miss Jackie Collins. Oh, be gentle with me, Jackie Collins. Good to have you here, honey bun.
It's good to be here, Matt.
All right, that's what we like to see. A little bit of banter right off the bat.
Pretty good you're looking.
Oh, thank you very much. You look pretty good yourself. Jackie Honeybunsky,
Yes.
you've written a lot of books. You've had a long G-string of bestsellers. The Stud, The Bitch, Hollywood Wise.
What do you try to do most in your books?
I try to entertain people. I want them to have fun with my books, and I want them to get a great visual trip. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
Oh, a little bit of banter.
When did you first start writing?
I started writing when I was a kid. I was writing a diary at school, and it was so exciting and interesting that I could sell it for 6p a throw. And I would kind of put in dirty limericks and little bits of made-up stuff, and then I knew that sex would make me money, so I thought I would write about it all my life.
Okay, well, I've got 5p here somewhere. Can you tell me what was in the diary?
You'll have to come up with 5.5.
Okay, you drive a hard bargain.
Okay.
I'm going to pull the big one out of my golf bag now, Jackie.
Oh,
Time
really?
to wheel the old driver and ask you how much of what you write is based on truth.
It is toned down truth, because if I wrote about the real Hollywood, nobody would believe it. And I'm sure you've seen some things in your time, huh?
I have seen many things in my time.
So then you know that I'm not telling the real truth. I'm just making it kind of mild, because I couldn't really say what people really do, because nobody would believe it at all.
Yeah, okay, fair is fair. Do people find it unfair when they can recognize who you're writing about, you know, things better left unsaid, that kind of thing?
Well, I have Hollywood wives who come up to me and say, you know, this is disgusting. You wrote about my husband, and how did you know all about him? Well, every woman in Hollywood knows all about him. There was one woman who had a surprise party for her husband. It was his 60th birthday or something, and she invited every woman that had ever slept with over the last 30 years. When he walked in, they all went, surprise, and this guy was really surprised. Now, if I wrote that, you'd say, hey, you know, she's going a bit far here.
They read it and they don't realize that that's the truth.
They always think it's their best friend. They never think it's them. I mean, if I wrote about you, you know, if I wrote about this incredible, virile, attractive, sexy
Keep it coming, I love
stud,
it. Oh,
right?
yeah.
Would you think it was you, or would you think it was your best friend?
I'd know it was me. I know in Hollywood a lot of things get up people's noses.
And I write about it.
Do the things that you write offend people, and are there people who won't talk to you anymore?
They all talk to me, because the name of the game in Hollywood is success. And I hope I offend a lot of people, because the day I stop offending them, they're going to stop thinking that my books are so shocking. And one of the successes of my books is that people think, you know, God, this woman is writing this steamy stuff. I mean, they're kind of outraged because I'm writing the kind of women that Harold Robbins used to write. I mean, his men are like my women. So my women are really strong and out there and doing what they want to do and living their lives with the style and freedom of a man.
His men are like your women?
No, my women are like his men. I mean, they're
Transvestites?
strong. No, you're missing the point, Max. I'm saying that his men are the ones that pull all the birds, if you want to put it that way. And my women do the same in reverse. They call the shots.
They pull the birds too? They're lesbians?
They call...
This is a family show!
They call the shots, okay?
Okay, call
You got the picture?
Fair enough, I'm with it. You wouldn't say it's in bad taste or write about the
Steamier side of life?
I would say it's in great taste. I mean, I love to read those kind of books myself. Don't you think a lot of men are into power and sex in Hollywood?
Not necessarily.
necessarily in that order, though.
I mean, if you lived in Hollywood, what would you be into?
Sex and power.
Well, there you go.
Isn't it true that things have changed, or maybe you're just concentrating on the old sex?
No, I have never met a successful actress who will admit that there is a casting couch. I mean, why should she? Because she's now successful. She doesn't have to say how she got there. Maybe she did get there that way. But the casting couch is alive and well and living in Hollywood.
Not even a casting rocking chair? I mean, with a recession and everything?
I would think a rocking chair would be more fun, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah, sorry, rhythm method.
Okay, as you know, I lead a healthy life, and I'm pretty straight.
You look very healthy.
Thank you
You
very
look
much.
very kind of, you know, all-American. Sort of like Superman with a little kink.
Which kink is that?
I don't know.
I better be
You
careful
tell
what
me.
I say, otherwise I'll be in chapter 12. I know you.
Pen to paper, ready?
I'm pretty straight, just like my balls.
Oh, I hear you love golf.
Oh,
I hear you're very good with your balls, Max. No, I don't work out. Do you work out?
well, I like to work out what I'm going to do for the rest of the day.
Do you? I mean, are you all man?
Yes. You're
Oh,
talking to
okay.
Vic Virile, Marvin Macho, which way to the goddamn beach?
Okay, got it.
Now, were you pleased that Joan, your sister, was the one who did your films, The Stud and the Bitch, or did you just write them to get her some work?
Nepotism! Nora, nepotism! Come on, admit it!
Oh, well, okay, I will. I mean, I think because she did The Stud was the reason she got Dynasty, and I think that she's great in both of them. The Stud was a fun film. I think she's complaining about taking her clothes off, but she looked pretty good to me. How did she look to you? Did you ever see it?
Excellente. Curvaceous.
Okay, yes. Yes. I don't think you should have any regrets in life. If you do something, I don't think 7 years later you should start apologizing for it. You know, you live your life and you have a good time and you do what you want to do, right?
That's right. No, that's right. A short memory means a long career.
Or other things.
Or other things. Or other things.
Or
What?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. We're getting into
stream of consciousness there, and then it just dried up.
As a woman who assesses other women and other men, how do you assess me?
And please be gentle. I'm sensitive. I'm emotional. I'm easily hurt and so shy.
I think you're very sexy. And I think underneath the brash exterior lurks
A brash
sensitive,
interior.
gentle stud.
She can go on again!
Jackie, I feel...
Of all my interviews, our little chat has been one of those caressing, touching,
fondling sessions.
and I know you felt it too, even from
Oh,
this
yes,
distance.
absolutely. There's something between us, Max, and I'm not sure what it is.
And even from this distance.
It's given me a nervous, quivery kind of pleasure talking to you. I'm going off for a cold shower and a rub down now, and I advise you to do the same. Take the ashtrays out of your shoulders, though. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Jackie Collins!
Thank you, JC.
Thank you, Max.
You know,
At the end of a series as close as...
heartwarming is... emotional as this one. People always ask me, Max,
Max, now...
it's nearly done. Don't you wish you could go back and do it all over again?
And you know,
I always say this. No.
and when I'm gone, when this show is just another dirty smudge on the dressing room wall of life, just remember that.
I loved you. I loved you.
God help me.
I probably always will. And don't forget my special interview that's coming, yes, with
The great singer, a man after my own vocal cords, Mr. Jack Jones. And
Probably soon.
Quiz is the game for everyone.
those high tones that make you never want to cross your legs again.
As you know, our game is very simple.
I ask contestant A a question.
Now, if contestant A answers the question correctly, she can either take a second question or ask contestant B a question of her own.
Or go straight on to try for a mystery prize.
If she chooses to take a second question, she can either answer it herself or pass it straight over to contestant B. Or reject the question again, in which case it goes back into the pile to come up again at any time, in which case she'll have to answer it herself. Or she can choose to spin our lucky wheel of fortune.
Have 3 throws at our lucky moving dartboard.
Or she can try a lucky dip from the magic drum, press one of our 5 lucky prize buzzers, or draw a card from the lucky pack. Take a chance and choose one of 3 keys, which she hopes will open our lucky mystery box for tonight. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to ask our 2 lovely lady contestants to come back again next show because our time has run out while I've been telling you the rules.
next time when we'll be playing another simple game. It's good.
May your mornings begin with the lark's song. May your sun shine down all afternoon. And with the stars up above and the one that you love, may your evenings be spent neath the moon. May you gain every hope that you wish for. May each sweet scheme that you dream come true. And don't ask me who I'm singing this for. It's from my heart, so it must be for you. It's true. So just keep on chasing those rainbows, though the skies may be dark up above. 'Cause every cloud has, as the saying goes, a silver lining called love. So just keep on chasing those rainbows, though the skies may be dark above. 'Cause every cloud has, as the saying goes, a silver lining called L-O-V-E. May you never trip up on life's stairway, and Lady Luck never hang up on you. May your balls never stray from the fairway. May each foursome in front call you through. And as you're strapping on life's crampons, and all your misses are miles, in the coal mine of time, keep your lamp on. Remember that bliss is a smile. So may your star shine tonight. May your burdens be light, and may you sleep tight, and may you, you're wonderful, I'm gonna miss you, sleep. Remember me in your dreams, I won't be far away. Tight. I can't just leave like this. Can't you see?